Hello and welcome back to Game Start. I'm your host Bardic Knowledge, and we're jumping back into The Witcher 2: Assassins of Kings. I had a brief moment of curiousness a little while back where my keyboard fell over and I started streaming because the button that I used to stream was accidentally pressed. I have since fixed this oversight by way of requiring me to press two buttons to start a stream. And with that out of the way, let us return to what we were doing last time, whatever that was, because it has been 2 weeks now since I am alternating this and Pokemon Shield. Okay, so I need to find Bartholomew Bargy to do this Bring It On thing. And then I'll continue on with the main storyline. So let me sit back a bit so it's not so awkward for me to be looking at the big screen.
Well, well. How's the Commandant as a host?
It's people like him who might help us.
Or put us in shackles and throw us into the river.
He told me they're keeping Scoia'tael prisoners on a barge in the port.
Did he mention if Kieran ep Esnalen, Yorvet's right-hand elf, is among them?
No.
He may know something about
This
the
is interesting.
Let's pay him a visit.
My headphones are giving a slightly different
You might want to
audio. I need to try and fix that. That is curious. Is it probably because of this? Let's turn that one off. Turn that one on. That should fix the problem. Hopefully.
I don't step. I work the material.
Not sure if it did. Oh wait, I have one more thing. I need to tell it that I need to monitor and output with that. There we go. Now I can hear everything as it's supposed to be heard. There we go. Okay, so it changed my programmed quest without my permission.
When the oldest bird was around.
People! The mutant's pursuing me!
Not sure why you'd say that. I was just talking to you because there's this blue dot in your area.
Downfall embodied.
Are you the blue dot?
What do you want to prove with those swords?
No, I don't think so. What is the blue dot about? It's not telling me where to find Bartholomew Bargy, so I guess I'll go back to the main quest. Requires I go this way.
Boss, so what about that bonus?
Is the work complete?
The map does not match the... Okay, there, now it does.
How's it living with Roach's soldiers?
Splash.
Okay.
I think.
And here... I guess I have to talk to one of these guys then.
What do you want?
To speak with the wounded prisoner.
No one's allowed.
I'm here on Commandant Laredo's orders,
I already cut a deal with you, but
so get out of my way.
he won't tell you much. He's dying.
Well, then we need to get there faster. Instead of later.
Shut your traps. Stop bloody moaning down there.
Look, Prophet's dozed off.
No, not even keeping him in a cell.
They beat him bad. He's got at least a dozen fractures. I'll need your help.
What do I do?
The spell I'm going to use is painful. It could kill him if he thrashes around.
Hold him
Use
down.
the
Got
action
it.
sign to calm him.
Or that.
Perfect.
Wakey, wakey, coffer. You'll
Okay,
fall
that's
asleep forever
interesting.
any day now. Look, Birdie's all wet. Hey, Birdie, you get wet just looking at me.
Get ready, Birdie. We'll be down to see you right after our watch.
Oh. Quick time event.
It's
Almost
no
forgot that
use.
that's a thing.
You wish, Horson. I'm no traitor.
He's raving.
Vatgun? Where am I?
In Flotsam. On the prison barge.
The convict's barge? I'm done for.
You almost were.
How did Laredo's goons catch Yorvith's right-hand elf?
I was betrayed. How else?
There's a Witcher in Yorvith's unit.
Like every Dwan, he turned out to be a bastard.
Interesting.
He betrayed us. He said he had an offer for me. So we met, where roses of remembrance grow. I should have
Okay, yeah,
known.
probably the
Roses of
bathhouse.
remembrance?
Yes, some of the last in the world. He thought that I'd betray my elven brother in order to control the unit. I refused, and there was a fight. I've never seen anything like it. No human can move that fast. It was a massacre. I was the first to be hit, thus I survived.
Played dead for a while.
Bled to death had Laredo's men not found me. Letho will kill Yorvith, and all will be lost.
Letho, so that's his
Many dead.
name,
So much suffering,
potentially.
all for naught.
Why does the Dwan want Yorvith dead?
He used us from the start. Our hatred. But he no longer needs Yorvith. Sees him as a thorn in his side. I don't know what Letho wants.
What does Yorvith want? Why Flotsam?
Go plow yourself.
That's about what I expected. I've been using... I've been using this... They're using the signs a decent amount. Kinda tempted to say that one. But I'm gonna go
You
with...
have to tell me. I'm on your side.
If you say so.
Yay!
Flotsam is only the beginning. We're no bandits.
So glad
we fight
my
for freedom.
Witcher mind
In
tricks
due
work.
time, Yorvith will answer the call, and we'll emerge from the woods, joining the battle.
What battle?
He wasn't specific.
In that case, I'll ask Yorvith himself.
I'd like to see that.
Letho. He's the Kingslayer?
Yes.
We got what we came for.
What now?
Yorvith.
What if Yorvith already knows?
I've got an old saying all ready for him. My enemy's enemy is my friend.
Warn him, Gwynblade.
There's
Yorvith fights.
another version of
That is
that
what
that
he
I've read
does best.
somewhere.
He's
That was the
finished.
enemy of my enemy
Remember
dies
one.
next.
3-1. Among the last. Fighting makes sense. Now more than ever before. There is still hope
What are you talking about, Kieran? Hope for what?
for change. For a better tomorrow. I'll not see it. They'll torment me to death on this barge, and I'll go gladly where the apple trees bloom. But you must warn Yorvith.
Oop. Super dramatic eye zoom.
Yennefer told me that Ciri
Ooh.
has departed for good. She inhabits
not
another world and
what
is happy.
I was expecting to see.
Before she left this one, she gave us the Isle of Avalok, our island. We stopped counting time.
Always catches me off guard when they allow
People
for,
believe that the wraiths of the Wild Hunt are mortal. They race across the heavens.
I suppose
breaking in their
other
bodies with
countries,
swords, their lightning
lowered
take away mortals.
nudity taboo.
Never
Although I
respect
suppose
their
this is a fairly mature game to begin with.
They burned the orchard and the house. In their armored boots.
I
they
just have a bit of a reaction of fear when something like that happens, because
and they made off
like,
with
oh, someone's gonna do something to me for seeing something like this.
return to reality.
All because of a manga that I read way back when. First manga I ever read, you know. Makes me twitchy.
Geralt, are you all right?
I've been to the Isle of Avallach, among the apple trees and the mists. After the massacre in Rivia, Suri took me there, and Yennefer. The Wraith Riders kidnapped Yen, and I pursued them.
But
Triss, this is important. I feel like everything's coming together. When the Witchers found me barely alive a half-year ago near Kaer Morhen, I was fleeing the Wraiths of the Hunt. They continued to pursue me, in the outskirts, then in Vizima when I killed the Grand Master. Now I know it was no coincidence.
Kieran mentioned roses of remembrance growing somewhere near here. Cedric claims likewise. If that's true...
Right now I should be searching the forest for Yorvith, not looking for flowers.
Flowers are going
I
to be
could
important.
restore your memory.
You sure?
Everything seems to indicate that. Whatever's blocking your memory is clearly weakening. I think I could break that barrier with just one petal from a rose of remembrance. Those flowers are truly powerful.
In that case, Yorvith can wait.
Want me to go with you?
I'd love your company.
All right then. Let's go. Cedric mentioned there are some old elven buildings near the cascade in the forest. We should start there.
Lead the way.
I think I know what's about to
Shut your
happen.
traps. Stop bloody moaning down there.
Because I think I've seen the scene that's going to be coming up soon. When I was... First time I saw someone playing a Witcher game, actually.
Hey, birdie! You get wet.
I'm not entirely sure if that's actually this, but I will find out.
Boss, so
I
what
gotta,
about that bonus?
Head on up to
I
the
think
Elven
Mr.
Baths.
Quiet woman.
And like I say, I'm pretty sure I remember the scene that's going to be happening there.
That doesn't make any...
Another case where quick travel would be handy. Okay. This way. Can't have too many traps, I'm thinking. I suppose you could, but damn it. Damn it. Why are there traps in this dead end? Why was I going into a dead end? Getting some pulses from my medallion. Okay, I was about to go the right way. And there's a dead guard. Let's see. I think this is where I need to go. And Triss certainly seems to think so. There's the waterfall.
I think we've arrived. The cascade, the menhir. We need to take the path leading upwards.
Gardens in the middle of forests. Those elves really like to complicate things.
Stop whining. It's not far now.
I mean, depends on the kind of elf.
Cedric told me.
They could have considered the whole forest to be a
Legends are
a
always
garden.
beautiful, especially elven ones. The reality often leaves a lot to be desired.
Well, Cedric also said the site itself was something wonderful. The rose must be here somewhere.
I'll look around.
Alden and Cymoril. Cedric said Cymoril eclipsed even Francesca Findabair with her beauty, and Francesca's reputed to be the world's most beautiful woman.
Cedric drinks too much.
He really has visions, you know. He
Here's a
really
bunch of
has the
roses.
gift. He could learn to control it if he drank less.
Cedric drinks to get rid of the visions. And that's something I understand perfectly well.
Oh my.
Triss.
Oh, they're pink.
Cymoril's rose of remembrance. Legend has it they wilt unless nourished with blood, and also if they're sold. But give it to someone you love, and it'll live forever.
They needed to be nourished with blood. Then how could they grow in the wild?
This one's for you.
Oh, Geralt.
I want you to keep it. If there's any truth to the legend, it shouldn't wilt. Even if you pluck a petal or two.
Thank you.
This is the statue, Curly.
Oh, lovely.
Don't mind us. Imagine the corn we'll get. I won't leave the brothel for a month.
6 weeks even.
Where does that woman get the gold for all this? I mean, her and the old man, they're buying a new house. And now these statues for the garden. Must be defraughting the treasury. What's a town chancellor do anyway?
Yeah, no, you're not
to
gonna
move.
We'd never shift it in one piece. I know. We'll break off the legs, the heads, remove it in
That's the
bits.
appropriate reaction,
Break
Triss.
off your own head, clown.
Shut your trap, cunt.
Well, time for you lot to die.
And
Kill them! Temeria for Temerians!
Simplicity itself.
Watch out!
And we fall in, and then there's a scene. Quite certain I remember this. I may switch to big screen mode if it does what I think it's going to do. Which is more likely since I gave Triss the rose.
incredible what the N-shape built before human ships ever appeared in the Pontar Delta.
I don't have a shortcut for changing scenes.
Elves possess a sensitivity humans can't ever hope to acquire.
This is in pretty good condition for ruins.
Looks like we're stuck.
Oh, I already opened the
Must be
exit.
another way out of here. Why are you looking at me that way? Do I have something on my face? What's going on in that head of yours, Witcher?
Nothing. Sorry. We need to find another way
Okay, you can
Are
skip
you
the
all right,
scene.
Geralt?
out. Yeah, I'm fine. We should look for that exit.
Because I'm pretty sure choosing the bottom option
Squint
leads
till
to
scouts in the
a
area
sexy
heard the
scene.
sounds of the fighting. They won't
And I
miss
shouldn't
hole
push it
drop through
in the
either.
case of
And
Twitch
here I
guidelines.
thought I was the cautious one.
Did you say something?
No, nothing. Wait, Geralt. I need time to devise the spell. It could take as much as a few days. What do you plan to do while you wait?
I'm going to meet Yorvith.
Well, don't get yourself killed. That'd be pretty stupid now.
What are you getting at?
You're about to recover your memory, which will give you a whole new perspective on things. We'll learn what happened to Yennefer.
Uh-huh. And you expect me to drop everything and tell Roach, hey, it's been great, but I've got places to go and people to find?
You know, you could. I mean, you don't really owe him anything. I'm just afraid you'll get caught up in something and you won't be able to back out. Yorveth's a sly old elf. He's been fighting humans for a full century at least. This Letho is no common bandit either, and I shudder to think who put him on the warpath. It's a mire, Geralt, deep and hungry, and it could swallow you whole before you know it.
It possibly already has.
I want you to know that I'm prepared to travel to the end of the world with you to save Yennefer. I owe you that. I owe her that. I'm prepared to drop everything. The trappings of court life, politics, the regicides. I could even live at Kaer Morhen. It's up to you.
I'd say it's up to you.
Let me finish. I can only say this once. If you want to go alone, I'll understand. And I won't try to persuade you otherwise.
That feels like the thing to say to me, just because...
I can't know what the future holds. I don't know what else is hidden in my mind. But whatever it is, whatever happens, I don't want to lose you. I'd have to be an utter fool and complete ingrate
I'm a
to
romantic.
let you go.
That's kind. Thank you. Does that mean we're leaving the regicides to Roach and tending to our own matters?
I really would like to go, but I need to clear my name. Foltest's men and bounty hunters of all kinds would never let it go. We'd be fugitives, and that's not a life I'd want for me or for you. Besides, I'd feel as if I'd given up when there was still something to do. I'd feel like I fled, and as I see it, we haven't lost yet.
Whatever your decision, I want you to know you can count on me. I need a few days to prepare the spells.
I need to talk to Zoltan about Yorvith. It's not a closed conversation. We'll talk again, but only after I've settled things with the Kingslayer.
Doubt it's gonna be that easy. Okay, like I said, yep, I already knocked the way open over there. Ooh, I got a book. Damn it. I hate that it doesn't start me in the menu. It starts me in the equipment. Okay. If you give me a moment, I want to reply to something on Discord. There. Okay, sorry about that.
A witch's blade. Letho. He comes here to think.
I don't give a goat's balls what that rogue does for leisure. Can we go, or do you need to ponder some rocks?
Eldon and Cymoril. A beautiful story that humans turned into a shallow lie. Let a Dwan.
I know. Humans are scoundrels and pricks. You ready?
But we Enshe remember how it was. The limitless devotion, passion, and sacrifice.
Please, stop.
Need to fix this.
Singing bushes, jabbering stones. Elven hogwash.
Sounds like a dwarf then. Hi guys, how's your health plan?
Kelmshay, we're not looking for a fight.
Hear that, Hervihin? A few words of Elder, and he thinks he can go.
This is elven land, Dwan, upon which your kind dies.
There's no need to fight. We'll leave your land in peace.
Unbelievable! Spits in your face and claims it's raining.
Shut up, Zaga. Speak, Dwan. Whose are those corpses?
They tried to take the statue. We persuaded them otherwise.
Be that as it may. Why did you come here?
We wanted to see this place. Nothing more.
Nothing worth stealing round here.
Except
Now
you know
you've
the
seen it,
statue I
go.
defended.
Before I have a change of heart.
You're setting them free, Hervihin?
Go.
Thank you.
Fresh air.
I'm glad you asked me along. That was edifying.
Really? What did you learn?
You know why Eldon and Cymoril resisted all and stayed together?
Why?
Oh, too much
Because they're
weight.
statues. Just statues.
That's a bit of a cynical point of view. Okay. I am right on weight limit. Very annoying having a weight limit. Want to keep the Endrega hide. A lot of this stuff is like one weight unit. Might drop the Necker hearts. Let's see. Actually, didn't I get... No. Alright, no. That. Drop it. That helps. Gonna upgrade my armor a bit. I'm curious if there's no sound during this. This is an upgrade, but it's not quite. I think I'll hang on to the other stuff for now.
Triss.
Alright. I went the wrong way. This is the way. Sorry. Okay, so heading back to town again. Mildly surprised that I've not run into any monsters on this run through. Really? Well, welcome to my stream. I'm, as the tags say, I'm playing this for the first time. I know practically nothing about Witcher, aside from what I run into in this game, and the previous one. And those archives can be found on the YouTube channel, which is the tiny URL down there. No, most of my favorite games are quite old. Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy VI, Super Mario RPG, that sort of thing. Hard to think of them as old, though. And again, it was like 23 years ago or so. Where is the door? There is a door. I should probably do more alchemy at some point.
Let's go kill some monsters!
Okay, Zoltan. I'm coming to speak with you. I wonder how many medieval style villages actually had such sprawling towns. I was not trying to talk to Dandelion. Trying to talk to Zoltan. There. That sounds
How's
interesting.
those biceps holding up, Zoltan?
Hard as a bull's bollocks. Arm wrestling's a dwarven pastime.
We ought to try it sometime.
I'll arm wrestle you anytime. Now, even.
Alright.
Show me those bull's bollocks, then.
Okay. That's right, I had to keep it within... Oop. A lot slipperier than I thought it would be. Been a while since I did this. There we are. Huzzah!
Your hands like a vice.
It wasn't easy.
If you ever run into my old mates Yarpin or Sheldon, promise me you'll take them on. You'll be surprised.
Okay, but not the reason I wanted to talk to you.
Zoltan, I need to ask you a favor.
Shoot.
I heard you know the local Scoia'tael.
You heard? Meaning some goat's arse in a helmet hollowed it out in the market square.
I need some way to get to this Yorvin.
You know, I don't want you thinking I'm all chummy with the Scoia'tael. and Yorvith detests me. Why would you want to see him anyway?
He knows where the Kingslayer is.
Yorvith? And here I always thought him a common thug. All right, no reason to sit on our arses. Come on, you can tell me everything on the way.
Alright. Let's go.
Lead on, Zoltan.
Tell me, who said I have contacts with
There you go.
Scoia'tael?
Apparently I was standing in the way.
What a prick.
That's why he wanted to hang you? For making deals with the squirrels?
What? I met a few
Oh, thanks
yes.
for holding the door
Made
open.
No fucking deals.
What about their leader?
They say Yorvith's mad, but the Scoia'tael are at his beck and call. Sod knows what he wants.
Hope he'll tell me what it is.
Tell you what, of two evils, Loredo's the bigger prick.
Because he almost hanged you?
Because he stirs up the locals against non-humans. And there's word he's colluding with Kedwin.
What's his aim?
Greed! King Hensel would gladly annex more land and grant Loredo privileges. We've got a long way to go.
Alright. Laredo seemed a decent fellow when I spoke to him one-on-one, but I suppose that could have been an act. Probably was an act. Okay, Zoltan, which way are we going? You're the guide here. I hope your pathing doesn't glitch out too bad.
We need to go deeper into the forest. I hope they didn't change the password.
You know their password? What are you playing at, Zoltan?
All right. The Scoia'tael asked me to command a unit.
No wonder Loredo wanted you hanged.
They may have had. This is it. I was due to meet them here.
I know. They're aiming arrows at us.
What? Geralt, I know full well you're always vigilant, but quit poking
This is where
fun
you
at
take
me.
your swords off and say, hey, I'm...
What them?
Hurry up, they're edgy.
Here, Kigald!
Stop bawling. What do you want?
Countersign.
Heidegger. I asked you a question.
Take us to Yorvith.
Why?
If we wanted to speak with you, we wouldn't ask for your leader.
Yorvith won't talk with you.
Oh,
You don't know that.
Leave while you're still able.
The two of you won't scare us off.
There are 4 more in that tree.
How do you know?
I can
I'm
hear
a
them
witcher.
breathing. One's sick. We're on Fistek.
How?
He's wheezing.
What? You elfin cock's gone soft?
We just want to talk to Yorvith.
Wait at the clearing. The dwarf knows where. We'll let Yorvith know.
You probably
Sure
show
you
up
do.
with about 10
Come on,
more
Geralt.
elves in addition.
I know what those elven pricks have planned. Been there once.
What are you talking about?
That clearing is a monster's lair. Huge horse son with a shell on its back.
An Ericus in these parts? I thought that was impossible.
I don't know the
Could be
shit's
interesting.
name, but it's terrifying. It sent us into a trap.
Tough. Let's go.
Good thing I'm a witcher who's skilled at killing monsters, eh, Zoltan? So how are you getting up there? Alright. Wasn't sure. I mean, it's fairly obvious he'd have to jump up too, but it just... Good 3/4 my height.
We're here. That creature prowls down there.
Right where we're supposed to meet Yorvith.
Exactly. Any ideas?
Oh, kill it.
I last fought an Ericus some time ago.
I never had the swiving pleasure. Not that I mind.
Wait here.
What are you? Think me a limp prick?
So how do I get down there? Follow Zoltan, probably. Oh, those look like
This is
some sort of bloody flowers.
That thing approaching us is no help.
I'll leave it to you, Geralt. Monsters are not my speciality.
Die.
Isn't that supposed to stay locked on? charges, so I'll set a trap. Which apparently hits me too. Why do I have the steel sword drawn? Apparently that was the last of the trap I had there. That was interesting. Interesting death animation.
A lovely show, Gwynblade. But tell me, was it worth it? An uneven fight and certain death await you anyway.
I could ask you the same thing.
What do you want, that girl? Speak quickly before I kill you both.
Letho betrayed you. He wanted to make a deal with your comrade, Kieran.
Kieran Ep Esnilin is dead. 2 weeks ago, his warriors were ambushed and killed. You should invent better lies, Gwynblade.
He's on the barge, wounded but alive. He turned Letho down, and his unit paid the ultimate price.
If you speak the truth, Letho will die. But words alone are not enough.
You attack and murder the people of Flotsam, forgetting that elves and dwarves live among them.
That's no life. They've been stripped of self-respect, forced to live and die by human laws. They're more Dwan than you, Geralt.
You still trust this assassin?
You may be lying.
If I'm lying, so did Kieran.
We'll investigate it for his sake. We shall see how Letho reacts to your sensational news.
Where is he?
Huh. Come on. Give me an
The
answer,
ruins
please.
of Kelmawed. For some reason, he likes the place. My unit will cover us. Ready?
Yes.
So the hired assassin turned out to be a traitor.
It's his word against yours.
For now. Why do you trust him? Because he's a Dwan who agreed to do shady work for you?
He did what had to be done. He proved nobody's untouchable.
What's your angle, Yorvith?
You wouldn't understand.
Try me.
Woods, killing berry pickers, eating roots.
We live by our own rules, doing what's necessary to attain our goal.
Which is?
What is your goal?
What's it to you, Geralt? Esseth Vatgern. You tell me to stuff it up my arse.
Not everything deserves that fate. My life now depends on your whim, so I'm curious.
Then listen well. The 2 dead kings were whoresomes who damned their own children to stay in power. But in the East, there's someone truly deserving of a crown.
Okay.
Why did you want Foltest dead?
He might have appeared charming, but in reality he allowed the elder races in Temeria to be oppressed. He was like old Dwan, but his death has more significance.
We need to go.
Is this just gonna be, yep, a skiing ship?
We need a
Screen
ruse.
skip.
Tell Letho you've captured me and want to hand me over to him.
And you?
I'll be unarmed, hands bound. If you're not lying, his reaction will confirm it. I don't trust you, of course. My warriors will cover us if you try anything stupid.
I get it.
I don't think so. Do anything stupid and they'll tie you down on an anthill, face-coated with honey. You'll scream so loud even the storm riders will hear you.
Are you always so grandiose? We could just tell Letho to own up.
And then he'd start lying.
I'd fail Menhiria Tenverder.
Conquer with courage rather than strength.
I like that phrase.
Exactly. Let's go. If he's betrayed me, Leto is a dead man.
Well then, I guess he's a dead man. Oh gee, I was just up here with Triss. And a few others.
Geralt of Rivia. What's the meaning of this?
I think Yorvith's just like, was that really necessary?
Yorvith, the woodland fox, caught at last. I underestimated you.
I wondered what a human was doing among the Scoia'tael.
I'm
My
trying to be
enemy's
sly
enemy is
about
my
this.
friend. Know the saying? The Scoia'tael are my brothers in vengeance.
Joke's over. Unbind me.
Kieran ap Esnalin told me you want to eliminate Yorvith.
Even if I do, why would you help me?
Bledded one.
Demavend, Foltest. Who else? Who the hell are you?
We've met, Geralt. Do you remember?
No.
No.
I'll never forget it. You saved my life. White Wolf. We fought side by side. Now we'll cross blades. This wouldn't be necessary if I'd killed Yorvith first.
Surret and orcs will drown in their own blood.
Oh, I don't think so. My men will finish their task long before the Scoia'tael in the Pontar Valley realize you're dead.
Unfortunately for you, I think you're going to be the one to die
Serret
first.
and Ox. Who are they?
Kingslayers the Scoia'tael are assisting in the Pontar Valley, in Upper Edirn.
You killed Foltest. You'll answer for that.
You're the only one who saw it happen. You'll do the answering.
I think in this case, I kind of want to say draw your sword. Because...
I don't see any other way to do this. Draw your sword.
Enough of this farce! Vedrai Enlay!
What game are you playing?
The one that you just lost.
Oh, lovely. He's brought his own allies.
Give me my sword.
I made a deal. He brought me here so I could fight him.
I have to kill you.
Try it, but I'm no king.
Path fight.
Such a pity we're on opposite sides.
Wow, that was terrible, Geralt.
I see you still know how to fight.
Why do you hound me? They think I killed Foltest. It's your own fault for playing soldier boy. Why would a witcher kill kings? I'm a witcher no more. That was long ago. So you're a hired thug. Congratulations.
Wish things would lock on better. There we go.
Should have surrendered when you could. You fight well, but you
I don't know, I seem to be doing pretty well now.
one thing the Wild Hunt couldn't take from you.
A witcher and a few elves are enough to kill a king?
You've no idea how many people were eager to help us.
You really think they will all keep quiet?
Yorveth's time is running out. The others will be judged and condemned for sowing chaos.
So, why?
You were one of us, Geralt. You saved us. Now we're even. Your witch is good with magic. Think she'll be able to teleport me to Aedirn. If she behaves, I won't harm her.
I'll find you.
See you in Aedirn, then.
Well, leaving your own sword behind? Wonder if that means I'll be able to use it.
Where's Roach?
We killed a few of his men. The rest ran. Is Letho dead?
On his way to Flotsam.
How do you know?
He wants to find Triss.
Kill him. Before he contacts the others.
You shouldn't have trusted a Dwan. Let's go.
We can't go there, Geralt. The garrison.
Of course. I forgot what kind of warriors you are.
Nest dead, Gwynblade. Good luck.
Okay, I need to get my sword back. I picked up a robust longsword. Two robust longswords, apparently. Which I will drop that one. Actually, didn't I pick up a better sword at some point? Oh, so I did. One of those robust longswords was mine. Am I going to encounter opposition on the way out? Is that why it's making me actually run out instead of fast forwarding me there? This is really just a little tedious. Oh, come on, that's barely anything. We should be able to run through that. Oh, looks like we've got a fire raging. That's lovely. Suppose that'd be a good reason to not just warp us straight there. Is everywhere on fire or just inside the walls? It looks like it's just inside the walls.
Bloody hell! My heart almost stopped.
And then maybe you should go take a go and relax.
Finally, we'll show the non-human rabble their place.
Oh, lovely. Mobs.
We were too good to you. Fattened yourselves on our toil.
Honestly, I'd like to get rid of all of you for being racist asshats. But that's not how this game works. Okay, apparently I can't talk to these people in here. And I also apparently went into the wrong room. Door is locked. So I guess I didn't have to come upstairs.
You're killing innocents! Innocents! Geralt! So what'll it be, innkeeper?
They killed my son. Damned elves. I want their blood for that.
These elves had nothing to do with your son's death. Don't shed their blood.
Now that you
Erebus just closed the door.
Yeah. Leave them be. Go home, folks.
Thank you,
Gonna heat
Gwynblade.
things up in here a
We'd be
little
dead
bit,
if not for you.
The sooner we flee, the better.
Take care. Who opened the gates of hell?
I don't have any proof, but my coin's on Loredo. Rulers are always looking for a way to cover their mistakes and failures. And the mob always loves a circus, whether merry or bloody. This town will never be the same. A time of disdain has come.
Why don't the guards do anything?
Why would they? The squirrels slaughtered their cronies, and Loredo hasn't given them any orders.
How did the rioting start?
They say it's revenge for those soldiers who died following Roach. But they were just thugs on Loredo's pay. Almost no one misses them. Spontaneous riot my ass. Loredo's staying out of it, keeping his hands clean. But his thugs are inciting the mob. I've seen several soldiers in civilian garb leading it. But you won't find any proof against the Commandant.
I don't intend to. We need to find Triss.
Last I saw her, she was on her way to meet Sheila in her rented quarters at the inn. I told Triss about the megascope Zoltan's been building.
Let's go. There's no time to lose.
So I did go to the right place, I just didn't,
Incidentally, for a big woman, the innkeeper's wife is surprisingly nimble.
Billy
Come on.
Dandelion. Yeah, as I was saying, I apparently did go to the right place, I just didn't go there at the right time.
Death to the...
What sort of freak is that? It's that sorcerer.
Leave them alone. They've done you no harm.
Right, they're our neighbors. Let's go home, lads.
Thank you. I just about felt the...
Yeah. Always help someone in need. Which dwarven vow was that?
Not good.
Right, but whose blood?
Don't just stand there. We need to look for clues.
I kind of remember this part, actually. Means that this is probably the game
too much
that I saw my friend playing oh so long ago.
His neck's broken, no wounds, so that's not his blood.
Triss enters, breaks the guard's neck, then wounds herself? That's stupid.
What are these finely scribbled notes? Okay, that's talking about the Karen. I remember it was like Kraken, but without the second K.
Dandelion, look.
What is it?
A peephole. Someone might have been spying.
The brothel's behind that wall. Maybe the madam saw what happened.
Let's go.
Oh, I really did just go to places completely out of order.
Come back later. We're closed. They've killed one of my girls.
It's Derai, Geralt. That was her room.
What happened?
They murdered her. Yesterday, they loved her, drank wine with her, told her she's pretty. Today, 5 of them came, drunk on blood, screaming filth.
She had a client at the time?
No, she was with me. What are you looking at? I was consoling her.
I was hoping you knew what happened in the next room. I noticed a peephole, but if you were busy...
We were, until we heard voices beyond the wall. Sheila normally cast spells that blocked both sight and sound, but there was nothing like that this time. We started peeping. Me first. I saw that redhead, Triss Merigold, and Cedric, our drunkard ex-squirrel. The redhead approached the magic mirror and said, let's see who our Ice Queen's been talking to recently.
She meant Sheila.
Even I figured that out. She waved her hands, shouted an incantation, and a man appeared in the room, mighty ugly. Derai was so scared, she squealed. When I finally got Derai out of the way, a different figure was in the room, a woman Triss called Philippa.
Greetings, Philippa.
Triss, you're looking nice. Why are you using Sheila's megascope? I can't believe she approved it. That's like using her toothbrush.
Sheila's oblivious to it. Do you think the girl...
Saskia the Dragon Slayer? Legend has it she killed a dragon.
Can she oppose Henselt's might?
It won't be easy, but she's already accomplished miracles.
So war is inevitable.
Henselt can't be reasoned with.
What did Sheila want from you?
Isn't it obvious? 2 northern rulers have perished. We've been thinking on these developments.
Temeria is in chaos and I lost my position. There goes the effort we put into building peace. What's your intention? What has the Lodge decided? I mean, it was created to protect the interests of magic.
We'll adjust to the new order and make use of this situation.
5 years of my work wasted? The peace of Sintra hangs by a thread, and Temeria will plunge into civil war any day now. There's nothing to use. We need to find those responsible and dispense justice.
Calm down. 2 things should be partaken cold. Sorrel soup and politics. Calculate, and don't let your emotions lead you.
3 things.
We can't
Revenge
resurrect
is a dish
Foltest,
best served
so stop
cold,
playing
after
the
all.
Avenger. We'll proceed wisely and deliberately. We'll use the situation, understand?
At least help me clear the Witcher's name.
Triss, stop thinking with your vagina and get a hold of yourself. The Witcher will manage.
Why did Sheila come to Flotsam?
It's a delicate matter. We need someone at Henselt's court, but he hates sorceresses.
I know.
Henselt's only son died in a hunting accident 3 years ago. The king has failed to sire more offspring, in spite of trying incessantly. Sheila
The
claims she
room
can
has actually
heal the
cooled down
king's
since the
faulty
door was
apparatus.
closed, which I thought
very
it would be
rare.
the other way around.
Which she intends to harvest from the Karen.
Exactly. This way a sorceress will have the king's ear again.
That's all I know, really.
Dandelion, any idea who Philippa is?
Should have
Philippa
asked the
Eilhart,
last question.
Sorcerer's counselor
Oh.
to King Radovid of Redania. A grand mistress of the world's most feted cuisine, politics. She's amoral in a crystalline way, so devoid of conscience that she's a phenomenon. Rumor is she's out of favor at the Redanian court,
A
which if
psychopath,
true,
or
she probably
sociopath,
arranged
or whatever.
herself in order to leave
I
the
always
capital.
forget what the differences are.
What happened to Triss?
So, remember, one's got a
I
bent
already
moral
told you
compass,
about the
one
only
doesn't have
conversation
one
I
at all.
had. Just before those murderers came, they kicked me and stabbed Derai. But I heard fighting from the other room. The sorceress was screaming. When the murderers left, searching for other victims, I peered outside. Thought I saw Cedric sneaking through the alleys towards the forest. He was staggering.
Thank you, Margot. I owe you.
Witcher, wait. Give this to Yarveth.
A letter?
The names of Derai's killers. He'll understand.
I'd rather not get involved.
Those bastards deserve punishment.
True, but I won't be party to another murder.
Will you turn me in?
No, you've got nothing to worry about. Dandelion, wait here for me. I'm going to find Cedric. Cedric's blood. I just need to follow it.
Okay, so I'll step out here. And I have to do this to make a potion. Do I actually have 8 cat potions. Interesting. So how do I know which trail of blood is Cedric's? There's probably a fair few trails of blood about. I believe she said that he wandered out of the city, basically. So we gotta go this way.
Well, Cedric, where are you?
That's an interesting place for the blood to be splattered. Did I just get... There we go. Thought for a moment that I was stuck on branches. Closer to say that I was stuck on the mounded dirt.
Gotta go back, find that trail again.
Blood this way. No. Nope.
Careful.
Can't just ask, hey, which way did Cedric go? Okay, so I can't know which one is actually Cedric. That at least was a nice touch.
That's not Cedric.
A little hard to tell when having this potion.
Greetings.
It is really hard to see with this potion on. Okay, so I guess we do have to go out.
They're really showing those bloody non-humans.
The only way I can think of to go. this direction, and then... Did I follow this one already? Yes, because I remember that there was nothing in that direction. Then this leads to just a dead human. The potion wore off. Perhaps I'll take another one. Good thing I made so many. Okay, so it looks like I found the right track immediately after I thought I'd lost it entirely.
He slowed down. Weaker. He can't be far.
And as I thought...
The storyteller frustrated. This guy won't help me find Cedric.
You stop for a moment. Another one will fade in.
Kedmil, Gwynblade. I no longer feel the pain. Always wanted to die among trees.
Cedric, what happened?
Triss asked me for help. I killed the Dwarven guarding the door, and we broke in. Again, I killed a Dwarven.
I know. Where's Triss?
A Witcher came in. Attacked us. I tried to protect Triss. He was fast. Too fast for me. He hit Triss before she could cast a spell. He knew how to fight a sorceress. Then he ordered her to activate the Megascope. He needed to get to Edirn, near the dwarven town of Vergen. Triss said it was madness, but she didn't have the coordinates. He gave her a strange look, threatening. Better give it your best. You're going first, with me right behind you. Then I passed out. When I woke, they were gone. I knew I was dying. The forest called me.
Why, Cedric? Why did you get involved?
Why did you? Sometimes we must. Have I told you about my visions? That's why I drink. It helps. I'm safe in a mist of vodka. See nothing, feel nothing.
Cedric, calm down.
But now I see clearly. You need to regain your memory. Only then will you understand who's killing Crowned Dwarven. And why.
How can I get it back?
In Edirn. In a place tainted with dark magic. Where ghosts of the fallen will fight a great battle. Save their souls, and your memory will return.
Interesting.
What's happening? With the forest. I feel a presence.
Oh. Interesting. Glowy rabbit.
They come to bid you farewell.
My forest. Raphael. Gwynblade. Farewell.
Oh, his eyes were already actually closed. I actually wonder what the funerary customs of the Elvish are in the Witcher world.
Geralt, where have you been?
The Kingslayer, damn it. I almost had him.
He fled.
Teleported to Aedirn.
What? How?
He forced Triss to cast the spell.
Shit.
Roach sent me to find you. We're setting off. He's learned something new.
The Scoia'tael are also up to something big.
What's Roach planning?
He went off on Laredo, so it must concern the Commandant. It's something important.
What are the Scoia'tael planning?
They want to storm the barge and they need your help.
When did you join the Scoia'tael, Zoltan?
It's not like that. They're taking the prisoners to Drakkenburg, a special prison for non-humans. Bloody monument to human hatred.
I'll talk to them. Maybe Roach or the Scoia'tael can finally be useful.
Okay, so let's see. So I have to choose. Interesting. I'm not sure who to pick. They did help Yorvith. Don't know which one to pick. Let's do a Google. Okay. Okay, I like your point, Geocare. They chose Yorvith and Roach showed up later and was still friendly. So that's handy to know. Alright. I'm gonna go with Yorvith. I could probably think of a better, or like a decent in-character way to justify it, but I'm not going to try.
Yorvith awaits you, Duan.
Where is he?
He forced Triss to teleport them both to Aedirn.
No. The Scoia'tael in Aedirn will pay for my stupidity with their lives.
Elias, ready the unit to march. You'll leave immediately.
There was a massacre in Flotsam. The streets run red with your brethren's blood.
I know. That's why I need your help.
You want me to murder humans at your side?
I wish death upon every one of those Dwan. But that's not the point. Upper Aedirn is our goal.
Why Upper Aedirn?
The Pontar Valley is a juicy piece of meat beset by hounds.
The Scoia'tael bite hardest.
It's our land. Our forefathers' land.
I'm no bandit, Gwynblade. I lead a great army.
It sounds like you want to establish an elven state.
There is already an elven state. Dol Blathanna.
Francesca Findabair rules there.
Rules? She merely carries out Nilfgaardian orders. We want a truly free state, where an elf could visit a human inn. A land where humans could enter the forest without fear.
Okay, Yorvith is definitely rising in favor with me.
You said you're going to Vergen.
True.
Why go to a dwarven town?
Henselt and his army have pitched camp on the right riverbank. The Virgin and a sorceress gather reinforcements to defend
Virgin?
Eddard.
Which sorceress?
Philippa Eilhart.
What's a Redanian sorceress doing in Edirn?
Only she can reveal that.
And you plan to be king? King Yorvith I?
I've already told you. I know the head the crown would fit. We merely have to place it there.
Whose head is it?
One who believes in integrity, honesty, and honor. A person who won't sell out to Nilfgaard for a few florids. A woman named Saskia.
Is she your fiancée?
Don't mock me, Gwynblade.
It sounds like she's more important to you, not just a woman whose head would fit the crown.
You'll understand once you meet her. Soon the whole world will hear of the Virgin of Edirn.
So
a
that's
woman
what you mean by
blessed
the
with
Virgin.
extraordinary courage.
Has she proven her courage, or is that just talk?
She defeated a dragon.
What does the leader of an army expect of me?
That you accompany me to Edirn. Perhaps you'll find your sorceress there. You'll certainly find someone who will soon change the balance of power in the north.
That's 2 days' travel on foot. You'll never make it in time.
I have a plan.
What plan?
First, you must agree to help us.
Count me in. We'll get Letho together.
I've asked all what I wanted to
No
ask.
time to lose. We need to capture the prison barge.
You want to enter a town where they're massacring elves? I take back what I said. You're not grandiose. You're mad.
My mother claimed likewise.
That's an interesting inversion. There's a little plus mark up there. Interesting. And then we climb back down again. Ooh, superb short sword. I mean, if I wasn't hovering close to max capacity all the time, I'd get interested in looting that. I do think there are some games where having a weight limit to your inventory is ridiculous. In this case, it's like I have no reason to sell anything. I'll like cook stuff out of my ingredients from time to time, but otherwise I'm just gonna keep hoarding and hoarding until I run out of inventory space over and over. So it just doesn't feel like there's much point to having a weight limit.
I'm here.
At last.
The trading post is in
I
turmoil.
came straight here.
You sure this is a good idea?
We'll not enter the town. We'll divide the unit. Take my best scout and attack from the harbor. I'll sail downriver with the others. Most of the guards should be at the trading post.
So we're benefiting from the massacre?
Not the way I'd put it, but yes.
Right. The harbor could still be dangerous.
What did you expect, a tea party?
It's not that. We should trick them, as we did Letho.
We can't expect any support in the harbor.
But most of the guards are at the trading post. There's only a handful to deal with on the barge.
Fine. They'll be dead before they can reach for their swords.
Then we can signal the others.
None will get away this time. All right, let's do it your way. Skoyatal, Evelian! Vryed! Vryed! Follow me!
I do kind of wish they had subtitles for the subtitles, so I knew what the Elder language translated to. Actually, I kind of wonder how much conlang there is to it.
This is the place.
We have to get past the gate.
Piece of lembas. What? Nothing, dwarf. Lead.
They've got lembas bread in the Witcher world too, huh? I could somehow see this backfiring if someone goes, wait, that's Yorvith, what's he doing here? We should just kill him now. Prisoner transfer from cell block 1138.
Who goes there?
The Witcher. I've captured an elf.
Some catch! That's Yorvith! The reader'll piss himself with joy!
He ordered me to take him to the barge.
Ha! We're about to sink that heap.
Right here?
What? And foul the water? No. We'll drown them downriver.
Let's go.
Does it skip straight to the barge?
Yorvith's been caught. Close the gates tight. I don't want a flea slipping through.
Want to hear something funny, Gwynblade?
What?
I made life for these warm living hell, yet I've never been here before.
Now that you see the hell you helped to create, what do you make of it?
They see me for the first time as well, yet I sense not a hint of remorse.
The Witcher's a hero!
They wish to watch me die, and I wish to watch them die. It's the way of things in this world. The other side of the coin. A concept devised by philosophers in Oxenfurt who have never set foot in Flotsam.
Oi! Where are you taking that elf?
It's Yorvith. Larita ordered me to put him on the prison barge.
Fuck me, Yorvith himself. The son of a bitch shot me brother. Mind if I settle the score a little?
Stand aside. There's no time for that.
Why not?
I have orders to take him to the barge.
What are you then? An elf lover?
Larito said I'm to pass, undisturbed.
I'm just gonna keep using that.
Whatever. Forget it.
I mean, it's not like I'm using it to kill people or anything. In fact, I'm generally using it to help
Did you
people
see that
out.
little Dwan whore? I like his kind best. Killing them is like pulling weeds. Strangely relaxing.
A simple thank you would do.
Oh, my manners. Consider yourself my hero.
Wow, that was so full of sarcasm.
Where might you be going?
I'm taking Yorvith to the barge. Larito's orders.
Oh, all right then.
It's interesting how no one questions whether he actually got those orders. It is remarkable. I mean, it's like, it doesn't even look like they've sent a messenger over to say, hey, did you actually order this? Okay, looks like we got 6 guys on the deck to deal with.
I'll take those on the left. You go right.
I suppose that's one way to pass a sword. Though I think you should probably pull up the gangplank before the anyone comes up it. Or not. Come on. Oh yeah, I forgot I actually got the skill that lets me do more to people in a group.
That's to be!
Well, at least hit people in a group. Once you get him into a loop, it's kind of easy to kill him.
I knew you'd partner with those hate-mongers, mutant. Think yourself a hero, do you? Sail away, and I'll burn these sluts alive!
We sail. Our women are prepared to die.
But I'm not prepared to let murder happen. I'm going ashore.
One.
Ooh, that is an angry face. Yeah, I think I remember this part
Save
from...
the elven women, Witcher! Commandant Lorido's gone mad.
Blow it! The Witcher's in the right!
What, do I have to kill all of them or something?
No!
There we go. It wasn't bringing up the prompt. Wow, that fire certainly spread fast considering fire generally spreads up, not down.
Where's Lorito?
He's escaped.
Gwynbleidd! Lorido's calling for reinforcements! We must sail!
The tower's on fire. We have to jump.
Unbind us!
Come on. Come on. Was I using the wrong sword again? Ooh, the fire is spreading. Is it just the three of you? Did I just somehow die because I was trying to figure out what to do? Yes, apparently I did. Oh, what a place to restart. Interrupt me while I'm trying to throw a bomb. That is not where I was aiming at all. What an interesting battle cry. Okay. Ah, there we go. Skip. I don't remember that. There we are. Always better to save
the
people.
elven women, Witcher! Commandant Lorido's gone mad.
Blow it! Witcher's in the right!
So I just pushed the wrong button, sword away, enter door. Okay, that went a lot faster because I was actually wielding the correct sword. That's interesting.
Where's Laredo?
He's escaped.
Gwynblade! Laredo's calling for reinforcements!
It says I'm offline in OBS.
The tower's on fire. We have to jump.
Unbind us!
Even though it says I'm still live on the... Oh, it's because... Ooh, sudden spike of dropped frames. That's interesting. Wonder how that happened. The internet's still working. How strange. Ah, and it seems that we're back now.
He'll not live long.
Huh.
If the local folk don't hunt him down, someone else will. It's meaningless. You rescued our women. We are indebted.
Help me find the Kingslayer and Triss. We'll be even.
In that case, to Vergen. Prepare to set sail!
How strange. OBS seems to be having some trouble.
Let's go.
Unfurl the mainsail!
Considering that, I think at next save opportunity I'm gonna stop playing. Because that is very strange.
We made it.
This is just the beginning. But you chose the right side, and I'm pleased.
Wish I could be so sure.
A curious decoration on the boat. Probably meant to signify that it's a prison barge.
The assassin had had his day. Very true. He'd kidnapped Triss Merigold. It seemed like Foltest's life had not been enough. It seemed like the killer also wanted the monarch's former advisor. There was no time to think. It was time to act. Grabbing Geralt, I embarked on a voyage upriver, deeper into the Pontar Valley. If the elves could be believed,
Which of us grabbed
it was
which?
there that free folk from all around had assembled beneath Vergen's banners to resist the Kedweni invader. I should mention the exceptional individuals who made up my fellowship for this important quest. I usually get nervous around Scoia'tael. I see them as scoundrels and murderers and find their presence
Interesting
outright
that the
unwanted.
subtitles are fading before he's
But I
done
must
talking.
admit I was glad to have the help of Yorvith and his infamous bunch, who could prove highly helpful. Helpful. That's not nice. Highly useful, then.
Chapter 2. Well, for anyone who was watching, the archive will be up on YouTube on Saturday. So I will, hopefully you'll be able to watch what Twitch somehow managed to drop in that area. Until the next, live well.